Alright, here we got the preacher curls done with the flat side of the bench. Obviously facing backwards on the machine there. It's a good exercise to start out with because you get your full range of motion in there for your beginning set. Good old rope curls. Separate your fists at the top. Give that a good squeeze. Try to mash your forearms into your biceps there. If your elbows come up, who cares? You got those form police saying, "Oh, don't let your elbows come up." Just go for it. Yeah. Alright, so I learned these from one of my buddies, Josh Connor. But you see here, you just lay down on a bench. People normally do seated rows with, and then do some curls to your forehead. You really feel the resistance. I mean, probably 3/4 of the way from the top. So obviously it's dead weight at the bottom, but you feel it right away. It's like hitting a brick wall. And getting to the top there, you can see it's hard. Good one. He's a good finisher right here. It's lightweight. Really just emphasizing on squeezing the biceps. Curling the bar just behind your head. You want to squeeze past it. It's like kicking through a fence board. You'll feel this set early. Let's say around rep 8 starts to burn. And then there on out just hurts even more and more, so it's more of a mental battle, this exercise. And be sure to squeeze real hard at the top. You see there a little bit of a pause for a split second. Alright, so next, tricep push downs with the rope. Separate your fists at the bottom there. In your mind, try to imagine bringing your fists to your thighs. Probably won't reach your thighs for part of the set, but that's what you want to tell yourself. Okay, now you got the straight bar push downs. Real simple movement, does a lot of results. Hits all of the triceps. Triceps generally take a little more volume than biceps, so you always notice that I have higher rep sets with my triceps. Okay, here you got the single arm extensions, got the fat grip handle, so that kind of changes the feeling of your tricep as you're going through the motion. Of course, don't just go through the motion, but feel it. You see that at the end, a little bit of a split second pause. Okay, that's ensuring I squeeze the hell out of it at the bottom there. As I'm kind of working on that outer tricep head there. Yeah, buddy. Okay, and never neglect your forearms. I always do forearms every arm day. A lot of people say they get trained just from training all the time, lifting heavy, but if you neglect to do your forearms and you gradually get to heavier weights, you're actually going to find that you'll have some wrist forearm pain from the heavy weights. So doing wrist curls behind the back and the ones in front, the flexors and extensors, it's good wrist therapy to avoid any pains or injuries later. This is coming from someone who grew up with some really bad wrist injuries and wrist pain, so this has kept me pain-free for as long as I do them. There's a point in time where I stopped doing them, and then sure enough, my wrist pains were coming back. So if you guys watch Dave Palumbo as well, he had the same story to say. So, and as a matter of fact, my buddy I'm training with right now, he's got a lot of wrist problems. I've been having him do these, and he says now he's pain-free, at least, and now he's making that mental mind to muscle connection. Alright, so end of the workout, always hit your poses. That'll further your mind-muscle connection and your development, the shape of your physique. Okay, if you don't know how to flex, then how are you supposed to know how to connect to that muscle during an exercise? Okay, going through the motions doesn't do the work for you. You got to put your mind in your muscle. Got a show coming up in October, so the posing practice is started. But when we get a little closer, we're going to be posing for about 45 minutes a day. That's going to be part of my cardio as well.